Welcome, everybody. I'm here with Mauro Alvarez. Mauro is a street artist.
Yes.
Mauro, we just met recently.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about how we met and what's going on. But first, I just want to say thank you for joining us
No,
today.
thank you. I appreciate it with the bottom of my heart,
So what kind of art do you do, Mauro?
Everything I do, commission, I'm a freelance, I'm self-taught, so there's nothing that I won't do. So if it's something I've never done, it's a challenge. And then when I finish it, it's like I leveled up, so.
Well, you're leveling up for certain from a really high level already because what Mauro has done, well, I'll let you share what how did we meet and what's going on?
Well, I met Suzanne from the Escondido Art Association during the Escondido Art Walk. The second Saturday of every month, Escondido holds an art walk. And I had a booth there just displaying my art.
How long ago was that?
The first one was, I want to say November 2nd, during right before the pandemic really was, when it released and then we went back.
Okay, so just last year in 2020.
Yeah, then December we didn't have one. January we didn't. Then February we did. March, April, it just keeps going on now. So this Saturday is another one, actually tomorrow. And so I have a mural reveal as well that day from 11 to 4.
Okay.
It's called Esco Alley Art.
Esco Alley Art.
Yeah.
So you met Suzanne at the Escondido Arts Association.
Yes.
And then how?
Oh, yeah, I'm
how
sorry, I
does it
got
come?
drifted. She approached me saying, hey, are you interested in doing a mural? And I said, yeah, of course. She's like, it's going to be for a good cause for Interfaith. And once I heard it, I was like, ooh, Interfaith, yes.
So you knew who we were?
Yes.
Okay.
I grew up here, skated all around, and I seen it. And then I saw the impact that you guys had with the community and cleaning it up. Not with trash, but cleaning people's lives up. And I was like, ooh, that's a good organization. That I always thought to myself in the back of my head. But then when I actually became somebody who needed a program, then I was like, it came more to me when they approached me to do the mural for you guys. It was deep. So that's when I was like, yes, I have to do this.
So you have created the most amazing mural. It's actually the largest mural in the city of Escondido now.
Yes.
At our new Turk Recuperative Care Center, which used to be an old motel that we're renovating, and while we're operating it.
Yeah.
But you just shared something very vulnerable, very personal.
Yes. The story behind the mural is whether you're battling any type of addiction or anything that holds you back in life, your own self-pride, your ego, or whatever, you have restraints. But besides that, I started with a phoenix rising from the ashes inside of a silhouette of a female, which is Mother Nature. So being that you're battling, and you when you witness or you finally know, I need help, that's when you rise above. Then you start entering programs, whatever they are, NA, AA, whatever. There's a 12-step program. Well, there's more than 12 birds because after you graduate from the program, you're still battling every day. But that's why the birds change from dark to bright, because it's bright afterwards,
And that's been your experience.
Yeah. And then what I told the people when I sat down with the clients, when at the very beginning when I met Veranda and everyone, and we were talking about the whole mock-up and everything.
Yeah, so this is before you even do anything. You sit down, and we have residents there now.
Mm-hmm.
So you sat down and you met with them.
Yes, and I asked them what would inspire them daily, what colors, and what would they like to see.
Because for our listeners who haven't been on site, and we're going to have a big unveiling on June 26th. So if you haven't been, we'd love for you to join us in the evening, 5 to 8 that night. This is not just the largest wall that you can ever imagine. It's really front and center within the campus.
Yeah.
And so for the residents, they're seeing this on
a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yes, and it made it nice and bright for them because that's what they wanted, And then I asked them what colors they liked, and each person that mentioned the color, right away, I wrote their name and the color. So then I incorporated it into the mural.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So it's been fun though, hearing their reactions to the mural.
Yeah. So what inspires you to want to give back in this way?
Well, because I've come, I battle it myself, and I just wanted to be like, hey, there is life at the end of this tunnel. There is light. I want to be like, I'm no better than you just because I'm further down the trail. I'm just turning around to give a helping hand and encouragement. Like, come on this side of the fence. It's way better. That side is ugly. It's dirty. It's not what we think it is. You know, in our own facade, we think that's where we should be because of the trials and tribulations we ended up choosing.
Are you willing to share a little bit about your own journey and what you went through?
As a kid, I was a sponsored skateboarder. I got sponsored at 14 to 20, and due to injuries, I started pain pills, which led to cocaine, which led to heavy alcohol use. Then I thought that I had to commit suicide to end my addiction. But while I was under or down, I guess you could say, I had a moment of clarity. You know, like people say that God speaks to you, whatever. Some people say that's not true. I had a message sent to me, and here it is. I'm here now with you, doing amazing artwork all around the town, and that's my vision. God's working through me, through my hands.
Wow, powerful.
Yeah,
powerful, and the light that you bring.
Yeah,
the inspiration. Just, I mean, in the short time we've been able to spend with each other, I see you bring it on a personal level, and to see the artwork that you've created for our residents and for the literally hundreds and thousands of people who will move through the Turk Recuperative Care Center, who will come in a really dark time, right?
Yeah.
For our recuperative care residents, they'll be coming out of hospitals and they'll be without a home.
Yeah.
So to have that there is going to be very healing, very inspirational.
Yeah, I wish I had some artwork to look at or something that powerful when I was going through mine. You know, yeah, you see the local street art and everything, but it doesn't have the message. It doesn't have the meaning behind what the mural that I painted. Like, I did it for the clients. I didn't do it for me. I didn't do it for the city of Escondido. I did it for the clients to let them know to keep pushing.
For our listeners or our viewers who are tuning in today, you know, they're coming into a show called Homeless in San Diego. So they clearly have some sort of commitment, interest around homelessness. I'm curious, from your perspective, having spent some time with our residents, having overcome the challenges you've had, are there misconceptions or myths that you think you might be able to help?
Yes, the one misconception that I don't like, and I had to eat a big slice of humble pie myself when I was in the CSU, the Critical Stabilization Unit. My father comes from Mexico illegally, and now he's an American citizen. But he always told me, look at these people. They come from the land of opportunity, and this is what they chose. So I was embedded that these guys chose that. But that's not necessarily true. And when I was with them in the CSU with them, and I realized, wow, that's not true.
This is a hospital setting, or it's kind of an outpatient type setting.
Yeah, and I realized that there's people out there who their moms were their caregivers, and they have like schizophrenia, they're bipolar, or you know they have paranoia, and their parent passes away. Now they have nobody to care for them. Then now they're homeless. Those are the people we see yelling and screaming at nothing, and we think that they're high on whatever. That's the misconception that I don't like. And that's what I want to bring awareness to.
Well, thank you for naming that issue. Thank you for creating inspiration for our residents. What's next for you?
Hopefully a partnership with you guys. You know, we continue, and just I want to paint, you know, beautify the world by one wall at a time. You know, and just give a good message to everybody. I've done my bad in this world. Now I'm just going to do nothing but good and give out the love.
And so if people want to see your artwork, what's the best way to do that?
You can follow me on Instagram at Mauro Jr. Art, MaurojRart.
Mauro Jr. Art.
And then on my YouTube channel as well, Mauro Jr. Art. Facebook is Mauro Alvarez.
And you have a lot on YouTube, a lot on Instagram, right?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a great way to check in, see the artwork.
And then right now my website's under construction. It is Easy Street Art or easystreetart.com, but it's just not up and running just yet. But my business is Easy Street Art. Not that it's easy, it's just the last 2 letters of my name. Easy.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Alvarez. All right, and then we'll put links to all this in the show notes.
Okay.
And depending on when you're checking this out, you may have an opportunity to come and meet Mauro, or talking to our listeners and our viewers here. You may have a chance to meet him in person at an unveiling. We were talking earlier about some things going on through the Escondido Art Association. Interfaith, we have our big unveiling of your mural coming up on Saturday, June 26th. That's going to be an amazing time to bring people together. You excited about that day?
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. And also, if you ever see me out in the streets, I'm super approachable. Please come up and say hi to me.
And maybe we can put links to this as well. The mural's so large that this had to be done with what do you call that thing that you?
It's a man or a boom lift.
A boom lift.
Yeah.
That you're operating. It was just one person. I mean, you were going up. How high is it?
I want to say 25 feet.
Yeah.
Around there, looks like it's 2.5 stories.
Yeah, it seems taller than that even, right? So Mauro was operating this boom lift on his own while you were painting and creating this thing, and you've done almost the entire mural in about a week.
Yeah, just under a week.
Unbelievable.
I started Friday, and today's Friday, but I didn't work full days.
And is this the largest mural that you've ever done?
Yes, I started doing murals during the pandemic.
Okay.
So this is the largest so far, but I hope to keep on going.
Yeah. Well, we're all about converting underused properties, right? You talk about beautifying the community. It's place and people. Yeah. So we see the opportunity at our Turk Recuperative Care Center. We bought a crummy motel. We're fixing it up. We're making it really nice for the people who are going to be there, better for the community, and a place for people to turn their lives around, right?
Yeah.
Well, we see the opportunity to do that in lots of other places.
Oh,
so
perfect.
I don't know if we can find a hotel that has a bigger wall than the one you've just put the mural up on. But if we do, I guarantee you, you'll have the opportunity to do that again.
I hope so. That'd be amazing.
And then you and I have also began to talk about Oceanside, because we're working on there's no shelter in Oceanside, which is crazy. So we're talking about creating a shelter there. And the power of art.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
I would love to create another powerful message for the Oceanside people too, because Escondido and Oceanside, they're similar but different.
100%.
Because they have the military base, they have they're real ethnic.
It's a different community.
Yeah, it's
right?
way different.
Yeah, so we're super excited for that, and to our listeners, to our viewers, if you are artistic, if you want to help be a part of our work and bring the power and the inspiration of art,
yes,
reach out to us. Let us know. There are all sorts of places we operate. 30 different housing properties throughout North County. So lots of and commercial centers like the one we're in now.
Yeah.
This is our recovery and wellness center where we're doing addiction treatment as an example. So lots of opportunities for artwork, more for us to work together,
yes,
and more for our listeners who are inspired and have those talents to bring them to bear.
And I hope that me painting for you guys, it brings awareness to you guys and people in the community that don't know about you guys.
Absolutely, because hopefully somebody who hears about us who might be able to benefit from our support, can get that help.
And fortunately, through our partnership, I was able to get one of my friends off the street and placed in here.
I heard about this kind of on the side the other day. I heard the conversation happening. That's fantastic.
That means more to me than painting.
Mauro, thank you for being a leader. Thank you for being an artist, a humanitarian, and somebody who is making an absolute impact on a daily basis.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm so blessed that we have this opportunity to work together and continue to work together.
More to come.
Yes.
More to come.
Thank you,
Mauro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.